it's Lindy with another movement improvement video for you. We've been talking about a very common diagnosis that seems to be becoming more and more common in our culture, and that is low bone density. It doesn't just happen in women, it happens in men too, and it doesn't just happen after menopause. In fact, we're seeing osteoporosis and osteopenia. These are the names of the diagnoses if you have low bone density. We're seeing it occur in younger and younger people. And one of the reasons possibly is because we develop our bone density through our childhood, through our teen years, and by the time we get to full-grown adulthood and we're no longer actually growing, we've pretty much got the most bone density we're ever going to have. And bone density is built, if you sort of think about it, from two basic ways. One is movement, load, and if you will, sort of taking force through the body. This stimulates the bones to grow and to produce more density, if you will. And the second is nutrition. So what you're taking on board through, how you're nourishing your body. So if somebody has been undernourished and under-exercised as a child, they're probably going to be more likely to have a lower bone density going into adulthood. And then they're going to be more vulnerable as they continue to age. So we want to load the bones in a particular way so that we continue to develop good density in the bones. Some of you, if you're here at the studio, you may have seen a piece of paper that looks like this. There's actually two sheets that sit on our notice board in the back. If you're curious about this, go to the National Osteoporosis Foundation website, nof.org. You can download these recommendations. So if you're watching this video and you don't know anything about me or anything about my studio, maybe you do yoga, maybe you exercise and you work with a trainer, this information is really vital for you to have as you move forward, especially if you've been given a diagnosis of low bone density. So the recommendations for movement are that we not load the body in a flexed position or a rotated, extremely rotated and extremely side bent position, because this puts load into the vertebra, especially of the thoracic spine, where we're most vulnerable to fracture. If you're interested more about this, watch the last video. What we want to do instead is create load in a more what we call a neutral spine position or in an extended position. So think of it as opening the front of the chest and extending through this thoracic part of the spine. So not down here into the lower back, but up through the upper spine, mid-upper back. And what this will do for us is help to actually create more density in the places of the bone that are designed to carry the load optimally. So here's an example. If you take a Pilates class and you want to do a roll down, you're not going to roll all the way down in flexion. You're going to maintain a neutral spine, and you're just going to work on hinging from the hip joints, maintaining that neutral spine position. When you work with one of our instructors here, they'll take you through all of the optimal modifications for you to make in all of your classes so that you keep yourself safe, and more importantly, so that you can optimize your time here and develop the greatest outcome for your own health. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next series.